The Bahamas, in North America, is one of the most popular tourist spots in the world. However, as beautiful as the place is, one should be wary of the sharks roaming in the waters. Hit that like button and subscribe right now. This is the terrifying story of Jordan Lindsey, who was snorkeling with her family on Rose Island when a group of sharks attacked her. This Wednesday marked the third day of their vacation in the Bahamas. Like many tourists, they had always dreamed of visiting the island country. Unlike most places in the world, the Bahamas wasn't falsely represented by the media and movies. It was, if not more, as stunning and exciting as they claimed. Jordan and her family woke up to the sunrise, eager to start the day. After all, this was only their third day, and they had so many things left to experience. Jordan had breakfast with her family, sharing stories as they sat together at the table. It was a joyous time, surrounded by the beautiful sandy beaches of the Bahamas and accompanied by her family and her girlfriend. What more could a 21-year-old girl from Torrance, California ask for? Back home, Jordan was studying communications at Loyola Marymount University in Los Angeles. Her girlfriend Gianna was also studying communications. Around 12 p.m., the family had just finished their morning activities and were about to spend the rest of the day relaxing. However, that would soon change. Spotting the Sandy Toes tour company, they decided to take a last-minute day trip to Rose Island. The 6-hour excursion involved a boat cruise, snorkeling, and a private beach where visitors could pet swimming pigs. Jordan was ecstatic. She had always loved nature and adored animals. Snorkeling and petting pigs in the Bahamas sounded like paradise. Although the trip was already full for the day, Michael, Jordan's father, managed to convince the company to let them join. Thrilled at the opportunity, the family headed to the Paradise Island ferry terminal, ready to board the vessel that would take them to Rose Island. It was a tragic mistake. As the energetic family boarded the ferry, they exchanged excited smiles, unaware of what was about to unfold. No one could have predicted that this small day trip would alter their lives forever. The ferry floated atop the rich turquoise waters, though the summer sun hid behind gray clouds that day. Still, the ocean remained breathtaking, its beauty undiminished by the overcast sky. Eventually, the family followed the guide to prepare for snorkeling. However, Michael, Jordan's two brothers, her sister, and Gianna decided against it. They preferred to swim by the beach side and enjoy the views. Jordan and her mother, Cammie, however, wanted the full experience. After some discussion, they agreed to split up temporarily. Jordan and Cammie would snorkel while the others relaxed by the shore, planning to reunite later. At the time, it seemed harmless. Michael kissed Jordan on the forehead and said, "I'll see you later, Jordan." She waved as she and Cammie walked toward the snorkeling spot, the rest of the family waving back. Unbeknownst to them, this would be the last time they saw Jordan alive. The trail to the snorkeling area was lined with lush vegetation and exotic birds like peacocks. Benches, locker rooms, and restrooms dotted the path as tourists strolled along. Jordan and Cammie chatted about life, school, and the future, oblivious to the horror that awaited them. After donning their wetsuits, the pair waded into the water. Jordan was especially excited to explore the vibrant coral reefs below. As sunlight pierced through the clouds, illuminating the underwater world, she marveled at the marine life gliding past her goggles. Then, death reared its ugly head. While Jordan admired the scenery, Cammie surfaced briefly, only to hear her daughter scream, "Mom." At first, Cammie thought Jordan was pointing at dolphins, but as she looked closer, her blood ran cold. A school of sharks had surrounded Jordan. Cammie's instincts kicked in. She screamed for Jordan to swim toward her, but it was too late. Without warning, the sharks attacked, biting Jordan relentlessly. The water turned red as Jordan thrashed, her screams piercing the air. Cammie saw her daughter's right arm had been torn off. Terror-stricken but refusing to abandon her child, Cammy swam into the frenzy, punching sharks, pulling Jordan toward a nearby rock and screaming for help. Jordan, barely conscious, whispered, "Mom, there's another shark coming." The predator struck again, ripping into Jordan's leg. Despite Cammy's desperate efforts, the damage was too severe. A boat from the tour company finally arrived, rushing Jordan to a hospital in Nassau. But upon arrival, she was pronounced dead. When Michael and the rest of the family reached the hospital, they were too late. In the months following the tragedy, the Lindsey family criticized Sandy Toes for their lack of shark attack protocols. No staff or safety boats were present during the attack, and the vessel that transported Jordan had no medical supplies, not even basic first aid. Michael, in recent interviews, revealed that Cammy remains traumatized, haunted by the memory of holding her dying daughter in her arms. Subscribe and like the video for more true stories. Also watch these videos.